Welcome to the Making You, an accurate reflection of Christ podcast, where you become translucent glory. Now here's your host and glory teacher, Karen Pina.
Kingdom greetings. I'm coming on in to check on you with a spiritual Ascension by Synchronization bonus episode. I want to strongly encourage you to continue digging deep into this topic, all right? I want you to do your own personal deep dive. Do your life's work. Read the scriptures in the resources section of the show notes from part 1. Also, pull out a Bible dictionary and or a lexicon and study the phrase new moon. All right, dig deep. You know how to do that. Look at the Hebrew, okay? Expressions of new moon. Now, as you're doing your work and diving deep, I want to warn you here to not get caught up in the argument of when the new moon is visible, because that is a big argument in Jewish circles, in Hebrew Bibles, and other study tools and resources, and I want you to steer clear away from that argument. Instead, I want you to see this through the lens of your spirit man. For example, biblically, a new moon sighting is when you can see a visible slither of light. Now, I want you to think back to the Release the Glory class. Remember? You had an exercise. Wow. Uva suveya, where you were challenged to see the glory light on the inside of you. Remember? That's the frame of mind I want you to be thinking about relative to a new moon sighting. Wow. And if you read Exodus 12:1-2 already, then you know that God determines your new year, Moshanama, and new month. With that being said, your new month and new year corresponds to when you can first see. Now that's discern with your spiritual senses, right? Or see with your spiritual eyes a sliver of light in your situation. See what I mean? Ascension by synchronization is less about calculating dates on calendars, less about attempting to become a novice astronomer to see a new moon with your natural eyes, and more about the spiritual perception of where you are on God's glory calendar. Can you see the new moon, the renewal in you? That's the focus that I want you to have as you are communing with Him, supping with Him, resting with Him, and ascending by synchronization. All right, don't forget to rate part 1 5 stars and then return after you complete your work and write a written review based on your glory gleanings. Karen Pina here, your host, glory teacher, and Ascension specialist, signing out. I'll see you right back here in the next episode.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. To discuss and learn more about this episode, join your Glory community at www.gloryschoolcommunity.com. Finally, be sure to sign up for the RSS feed to know when the next episode is uploaded.